Curtis.
Hi, Susan.
Thanks for coming in today to read.
Happy to do it.
So tell us a little bit, how long have you been at Christ Church?
I've been coming to Christ Church probably since about 2010. So gosh, I guess 10 years.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of changes in the church in the terms of who was the priest and how things were organized and done, but it's been a real big part of my life for those 10 years. Amid all those changes, it's been a constant part of my life. For the last 5 years, I've been coming here with my daughter, Livia, really since she was old enough to crawl in the aisles.
Yeah.
And I think we both miss our time together on Sunday mornings coming to the church here during the pandemic, although sometimes we turn on the YouTube in our play area and watch church while we play make-believe.
Nice. So aside from being a dad, I know you are a professor at Vassar.
Yeah, I teach in the Department of Greek and Roman Studies at Vassar. I'm a specialist in Latin literature, but at a school the size of Vassar, which is just a kind of a small school, I teach a lot of different topics related to the ancient Greco-Roman world. And I think that's one of my interests in kind of, what do you want to call it, mainline Christianity, is a sort of connection to this ancient practice of the religion, which our practice is very different, but it's a way that I can sort of participate in something that has roots stretching back to this period I study. That's a big part of my life.
So how has the pandemic affected your teaching?
Well, for the second half of the spring semester, we were teaching remotely. All the students went home, and I was actually told I'm not an essential worker, so I wasn't allowed to come into my office, so I taught my classes remotely from home. My classes this semester worked, and here's Livia.
There you
daughter.
go.
She's got her mask on.
A special guest appearance by Livia. Fabulous.
My classes that I was teaching, a class on introductory Latin language and an advanced seminar with only a handful of students, they worked pretty well for teaching remotely, and I think we made it through and did some worthwhile work and learning, so that was good. That ended a couple weeks ago, so it's summer, but the bigger change in our life was that Livia normally during the year would go to preschool all day, but we didn't have preschool anymore, so now my wife Emily and I, we both split our days, right? And we
very cool.
Somebody works for an hour, then that person plays for a couple hours with Livia, and then goes back to work for a couple hours, and then plays for a couple hours, and goes back to work for an hour, and that's the day.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so
Livia, do you like having your mom and dad home all the time?
Yeah!
Yeah, sounds great. And Livia, what's your favorite thing to do when your dad's home?
Play superheroes.
Play superheroes. Fantastic.
What do we do when we're superheroes?
Well, 2 times there was this globbing sea monster that was our living room couch blanket.
Wow.
It was like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, so your living room couch blanket is also a secret superhero? Super villain?
Oh no, it was the villain, yeah. It was
Villain.
the sea monster. Kind of like
Okay.
a globbing, as Livia said.
Like a
globbing sea-
Leviathan.
It was kind
as
of like
from-
Leviathan,
in
yeah.
today's
but
meaning.
it's more like it's a little slimier and like
Okay.
more tentacly than
Fabulous.
Leviathan. I
That
think.
sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's a fun thing to play.
That's awesome.
not right now, probably. Yeah, so we're playing a lot, and I mean, in a way, at first it was like it was very hard for me to adjust to that change, but because I was used to like having a lot of time to do my work, but actually we've been getting to know each other in a really like different way from spending so much more time together. I mean, I feel that I knew Livia pretty well, but a lot of days, especially during the week, it was like get her to school, pick her up, get ready for bed, and it was the weekends we spent together. But now we spend a lot of time together, and I feel like I know a lot better what you're imagining, what you're thinking about, what you're interested in.
Wow.
And that's been really cool. That's been really cool,
awesome.
and so we're very lucky in terms of we have the ability to work fewer hours, our money is fine, our health so far is fine, and so there's kind of a slower pace of life, more time together, especially with our daughter, and that's been nice.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing that time with us today, and stay safe.
Thank you.